guys, it's Shayla again from Freckle Finance, and today my video is going to be my most recent bump date. If you're new to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe button below. I upload videos on personal finance, financial independence, and life becoming a family of 3. So as of today, I am 16 weeks. This is going to be posted when I'm 16 weeks and 1 day. My baby is the size of a pickle. Now I don't have too much updates in terms of how I'm physically feeling. I'm mostly feeling fine. I am having trouble sleeping a bit, but I do have a friend who said she's going to wash her pregnancy pillow and give it to me, and hopefully that will help, because you know, pregnancy pillows, they're not cheap. The cheapest one I saw was that is not used was like $50. $50 for a pregnancy pillow. I mean, I guess I spent $50 on pillows for regular sleeping, but it's not so much for my head as for my stomach. I have been waking up because my stomach does hurt, even though I am basically already exclusively sleeping on my side, as my stomach has too much pressure and I feel like my back has too much pressure on it. And so it feels like it's hurting my uterus a little bit, but hopefully the pregnancy pillow will make it feel better. She is coming over for Easter. We're doing an Easter dinner with some friends who live around here. They're also Canadians. And hopefully she'll have it cleaned and ready for me for Easter Sunday, and I can enjoy that. For food cravings, I still particularly don't have intense cravings. I just have trouble eating the same thing a lot. I just have no interest in eating the same food. So I've had to once again start freezing a lot of my stuff and pulling it out a week or 2 later. And carbs still feel like my best friend, and meat also. But I have incorporated a lot more fruits and vegetables, as I said previously, and everything's kind of going okay for that. I'm still having stomach issues, but completely manageable. It doesn't bother me that much. So I did have guests over last week, and I believe I caught a cold from them, so I did have a pretty bad headache for about 3 days, and I just felt really, really off. But the headaches are gone. I drank a lot of water, like a lot of water, and I've been continuing to do that. So I'm not sure if it was from dehydration or just from possibly having a cold that I caught from them or their son, who is about 20 months old. The last sort of physical, in terms of, you know, feeling good or bad, that I've had is I have been experiencing dizziness. And it's usually while doing some form of exercise, which is usually not too intense. So for now, I have actually put my gym membership on hold because I just don't think that I can be going to spinning classes anymore. The spinning classes I've gone to, I felt really, I was barely working hard, and I just felt like I was gonna pass out. And I know you have to, like when you're dizzy, you have to take it easy. So I'm still doing walks, but I've had to shorten my walks. I walked to the library the other day to pick up some pregnancy books, and I was fine walking there, or maybe I just didn't notice because I was walking. But while I was picking up books, I literally was like, I have to sit down right now. So I literally sat down in the aisle for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh yes, this is exactly where I want to read this book. And then I did get up and go also sit on a chair after I felt better. And I walked home, and I think I should have actually called my husband to come pick me up, but I felt like I was okay. I don't feel like I noticed I was dizzy, but I actually fell and scraped up my knee while walking home. So I've cut off. I'm not going to be doing walks that involve an hour of walking without any like food or water. They did have a fountain at the library, so I did drink from that, but I didn't have any on me. So yeah, I'm trying to take it pretty easy because I don't want to pass out. And I'm someone who's already inclined to pass out fairly easily. I've passed out from working out in the past. I have generally on the lower side of blood pressure, and it's actually gone lower, but it's still within, from what I saw, safe, but it's like on the cusp of being like actually considered low blood pressure. So I don't know why this pregnancy is lowering my blood pressure, because usually I hear about people's blood pressure increasing. But yeah, I don't know, and I don't think salt affects it at all, because I've definitely been eating a lot more salt and it has not increased my blood pressure. And I wasn't eating a lot more salt to increase it, It's just that I have been eating a lot more salt. I guess, I don't know, I've been into salty things as well. So for some very, very exciting news, I have booked my anatomy scan. It is for May 5th, and we will be finding out the gender of our little peanut at that point, and I'm super excited to find out. I was just on the phone with my mom the other day, and she was like, I tried to buy clothes, but I didn't really like the gender neutral clothes, so like, hey, when are you finding out? So it seems like everyone's waiting to like spoil this baby even more for when we find out the gender. And my mom is sending a package, and when I do get that in, I definitely will show you guys, as long as everything is cool. I don't really know what she's sending me, but she is sending me along stuff for the baby and my birthday present, which I feel like the baby stuff is probably good enough birthday present for me, but I guess technically it's for the baby, even though I feel like it's for me. Like, I'm the one who's going to be using most of this stuff. My husband a bit too. We'll see what it is though. So this is currently my bump. It's still honestly not really noticeable in pregnancy. It is getting a lot further out. I don't know if this is because I used to weigh a lot more, so I have all this like excess skin for the baby to kind of grow into, but I'm wearing a maternity shirt right now because it actually makes me look more pregnant than just getting really, you know, starting to pack on the pounds in my stomach. So hopefully that's how it's coming out, but nobody in the street seems to notice I'm pregnant yet. Nobody's really like my friends have said, oh yeah, you're looking pregnant, but I think they just noticed that my stomach is obviously like getting further out. It's just that it's getting further out, but it just doesn't have like the bump quality to it yet. Give this video a big thumbs up for feeling better as more time goes on in my pregnancy. And remember, no matter what your financial situation is, have a great day. Bye.